Good evening. My name is Sue, and I am a DoorDasher. I am among the many people who are over 65 who like to make a little bit of extra money to supplement their meager Social Security check. Now, I do not need to do this, but it gives me something to do, and I enjoy it. There are a couple of things that you should keep in mind. As long as you are getting Social Security, not SSI, this will not affect your check. It's important because it means that it's just money for your extra pocket. You should set some aside for income tax because they don't take it out. But other than that, it won't affect you. It's a very simple thing. You need to have a good, solid car, and you make sure that you add some insurance. You go through Progressive is one of them, and they will put you on so you're insured. Then they make sure your license is good, they make sure you have no criminal background, and basically you're back on the road. Now, there's a couple of things that you should have. I call it a safety thing. You should have a blanket in case you have to, for some reason, be stuck someplace, especially during the winter. A pair of jumper cables. I would recommend AAA in case something does happen. And make sure your tank is full and you're off. Now, the app is very simple to use. You go into the app, put in the name on your phone, put in the name DoorDash, and it will download. And when you're accepted, you will start to get the requests for your locations. Now, the best place to do it is close to a downtown area. You need one thing, and that's very important. Your GPS and your internet must be working. If it's not working, not only are you not going to get any calls, but you're not going to be able to start the dash. It's a lot of trouble. My area, we're very rural, and it's hard to find internet, believe it or not. So one of my recommendations is that you go to a local fast food restaurant. They all have internet. They're good places to sit. They're comfortable. They're well lighted, and you will get the calls from there. Now, what you do is you will hear like a dinging sound, and you can look down at your screen, and the screen will say, call from McDonald's to Federal Street in Greenfield or whatever. And you will be able to, from that point, say accept or decline. There are two options. It will tell you how much it is and how many miles away it is. I would never recommend taking a $2.75 tip away. That means they didn't tip you. And honestly, at $4 a gallon almost for gas, it's not worth it. You can decline up to about 10% of your calls before you start get into trouble. And I've never come close to that. I'm usually 93, 94%. Read the instructions. Each one comes with clear instructions. It's a very simple thing. If it tells you go to the this place, the back door, the front door, follow the instructions carefully. Now, if you find that it's somebody on the third floor and it's just too much, or you discover that it's too many miles away, you can hit the question mark at the top of the screen and contact customer support. You can tell them that you need to cancel an order. They don't like you to cancel an order, but if your safety, it comes first. On an average day, I can work 5, 6 hours, maybe a little bit less. I make about $22, $25 an hour, to be honest. Sometimes I make less, sometimes I make more, but I usually stop when I hit $100. On a really good day, the most I've made was $265, and I worked about 7.5 hours for that money. So the money is reasonable, but you got to remember you're putting a lot of miles on your car, and you've got to keep it up. Other than that, make sure you're always aware where you are, what's going on. Have gas in your car, money on your debit card, and enjoy that's one more thing. They pay after each dash. It's wonderful. You'll get a debit card. It's white. It says DoorDash on it. With that card, it goes anywhere. You can use it on any place you go, just like any other debit card. Unfortunately, if you want cash, you get charged at the ATM. But I take my DoorDash card and I pay my bills. That way I don't have to pay the $2.50 fee or whatever they charge at the ATM. And you get paid. If you need the money, you can just end the dash, and whatever's in the dash is your money right then and there. It's instant. So it's a great little program. And if you're interested and you don't want to do something that's really taxing on you, it's a good program. I do recommend it. Thank you.